Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor, and welcome to Balthazar Strategic Arcana. So this is the beginning of my multiplayer series with Gaming with the Colonel with Total Realism Project Mod for Strategic Command World at War. This is episode 1. I'm playing Axis, he's playing the Allies. Here we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to go take a look real quick. It's still... Yeah, I think we're going to be playing with this. There we go. Report on Axis war aims. We are finally in a position to undo the diktats of the Versailles Treaty, which has so weakened our country after the end of the last war. With our new panzers on the ground, the Luftwaffe in the air, and the Kriegsmarine at sea, now is the time for us to wage offensive war against our enemies. Our most important enemy is Great Britain. Bring her down and we will be masters of Europe. Ultimately, we will also have to confront and defeat the Soviet Union. So while we advance and conquer in Europe, we must prepare for the greater conflict ahead. Let's advance and put our enemies to flight. Panzers forward. I don't get any sound through this. We'll see. In our war in China, our war in China has continued due to foreign interference. Our enemies continue to supply them with weapons and ammunition through the Burma Road. We should focus our efforts to bomb it until we are ready to go to war with the Americans. With our enemies distracted in Europe, we should focus on preparing for this inevitable war with the West. Our preparations should focus on air power, increase our carrier fleet at any cost. Be warned to always keep a vigilance on our enemies to the north. That must be the Soviets. And the Japanese consider Siberia not really well mastered, let's just say, by the Russians. Not well administrated. They call it the Great Northern Prosperity Zone. I've seen some old plans. Okay, that's it. I want to check something real quick. That sounds fine. So I don't know what that is all about. All right, let's go take a look. We're going to go do Europe first, and then we'll go over here in the Pacific. Here's Ethiopia. Yeah, Japan's a whole different animal. Notice that the colors are, people aren't used to this. They haven't seen this before. They're using I think he's using the old World in Flames counters. The Japanese were red, so yeah. Okay, we'll get back to that. Let's go do Germany and Italy. I want to go look at the research real quick. How much money? I got 100. One thing I might do early on is amphibious warfare. I want the option for a sea line. Whether I'm going to try to pull one off or not, I don't know. But it'd be nice to be able to do operations quickly across the Black Sea or the Mediterranean, Baltic, White Sea, I don't know, or across the channel. Advanced fighters we're going to want to get into. That I'm going to probably want to upgrade. Let's go ahead. Let's go do Poland, man. We'll look at Italy. Let's see here. Oh, these are Cypri's new flags. Okay, that looks good. No swastikas, that's fine. Let's see, no historical flags. Let's see, I'm going to set you on auto assist. On Bach. Auto assist. 6. On Runstead. Alright. Yeah, I got Slovak here. Some of these are upgraded, some not. So, there's been a lot of changes with the air power and a lot of other things since the last time I played this against Taxman as the Germans. Particularly the air power. So I'm going to have to get used to this. And I'm playing Dudeman with vanilla, well, 1943. Movement rates, everything's different. I don't want to explain it now, but if anyone asks questions in the comments, I explain this mod. Okay. I can reach Warsaw from there. All right. Again, I gotta get used to this. Let's see. Full zone control. These are tough. These garrisons, they don't move far. I'm going to defensive values pretty high. Not so good in attack, but they can. Full zone of control. I'm sure this is full zone of control. It's going to be divisions. Yep. Alright, like this. Passive spotting on my fighters is good. That's why I can see so much. So I'm going to try to use that. Weak zone of control. Okay. Well, I'll break this down. No entrenchment. Let's go ahead and hit this. Let's see something. Let's bring you down. Want to cut this guy off. Nothing attacked me. Yeah, I'm on auto. Okay. See if that works. Okay. Sorry, it's first round. Oh. All right. Shove off. Interesting. Cut off. You're going to be cut off. All right. Let's go ahead and do something about this. All right. You are not cut off. That's kind of dangerous. They'll... Is it 20? Yeah, I haven't connected here. Do we want to even do that? I think there's a cores there. 100. I hate to do that. These things are pretty robust too. I'm going to go ahead and spend 20. Polish adventures. So these guys aren't cut off. There. No, that's fine. You could do some mayhem though, but I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I can. So that's good. Okay. Now, I've seen mud come on the third turn, so I'd be careful of that. And we do got a kind of yoked out guy here. Let's go ahead and put the fighter. I think we'll pull him back to Warsaw. Yeah, this can be annoying, man. People have been saying it from the beginning. I was fine with this this overload stuff. It is a little too frequent. Let's put the fighter here. Yeah, I think you're safe. Yeah. All right, now I could save this money, but I think I'm going to upgrade this. You, right now. He might bomb me. I'm going to go ahead and set you on intercept. Anything else? Can we upgrade you? 15, yeah, let's do that. Okay, you're right, close. Okay, now the fleet. Oh, diplomacy. Diplomacy is free. I'm going to go ahead. Italy can't use diplomacy, at least not right now. Not until they're in. Finland. Not declare war. I want to make sure Finland gets in. I got a feeling the colonel, he might want to try something with the Allies, try to help them with the Winter War. And in this scenario, or this mod, the Soviets, if they don't do the Winter War, they can suffer the winter effects just as bad as the Germans. So they got to do the Winter War to get experience, which is great. Oh, we can put you in. Let's do that. It's 15%. Okay, that's something. Close. All right. Now the subs. The Royal Navy's huge. Let me go look at my research. German priorities. Well, we're going to want infantry weapons. We want to get in advanced tanks quick. Advanced fighters quick. We're kind of locked in. We can't double check anything. Industrial technology. So it's going to be kind of a struggle. There isn't anything I want to sell. I would like to do this, but they'll have to be in the future, amphibious warfare. I think priority, well, fighters and tanks and infantry weapons, that's it right there. Industrial tech, well, they're all priorities, so it's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to do everything a little bit. I do want to get familiar with production. Yeah, the HQs are cheap. But again, we're going to be struggling for money for a little while. These things are wicked. Oh, they're changed a little bit. Looks fine. Yeah, it looks like he's changed them, especially... Same symbol, I know that symbol. Yeah, he changed up the planes from the last time I played it. Okay. That's Cyprus. I think he just recently did. I know the flags, some of the flags he did. Okay, let's see. Do we want to get ambitious with my submarines? What do I got out here? Yeah, oh, I do. Huh? Well, I'm going to want to hit the Canadian convoy right off the bat. Thing is, do we want to... Let's just do it. Let's think his money a little bit, and then we're going to run. I don't know where. I think I'm going to send these guys out. And what I'm going to have to do... Yeah, use supply up. He's going to want to dink on me. Let's go up here. good for now. Are we done with the Germans a little bit? Yeah, so, okay. Italy, let's go look at their research. Yeah, we're going to want to go heavy on infantry weapons. I'm not going to sell any of these jets. I don't think. Long-range aircraft. We're going to be infantry heavy. We're going to need this too. I do want to keep advanced subs. How many subs can I get? 3 total. Let's go look at our Navy. Mountain troops. Now, one thing I might do, I actually might send stuff down here to Ethiopia. Well, it's not Ethiopia anymore. It's Italian East Africa. But I can transport through here as long as Italy is neutral. And that'll be all the way till at least June. Now, do I want to do that? Well, I was looking down here. This is the thing. If I got an HQ down here, let's look at supply. Do we get allowed to look? Yeah. So it's crappy. But it will be crappy for him too. Now, if he brings an HQ, he's going to have to come to me. But these mountains, I can dig in very well. Max Trench 3. Can I purchase? I don't need to do it yet. With Italian East Africa, I can get 2 of these garrisons. And they have a full zone of control. Whereas these guys, the Harar troops, yeah, and Diradara. Harar is just nearby as a town. Savage Harar. The explorer Richard Burton disguised himself as a Muslim and went in there. It was forbidden for any Europeans to go in there because the Sultan had said if Europeans show up, they'll be conquering us soon after, any explorers. So kill them all. And that was in the 18th or 19th century. They knew because the Europeans were all over Africa on all the coasts encroaching in. But anyway, thought is, if I do bring an HQ down here, because I don't know if in this scenario, in World at War, I think that the Italians get the option, it costs money, to be able to have Graziani down here, or no, not Graziani, but another, well, there's a general. I don't know if that's a thing here, or if I'd have to ship them down, and I didn't ask. Probably should have. I probably could. But anyway, yeah, we got Eritrea. This is Italian East Africa. We're here, and this constitutes it too. But this is a separate entity. This is Abyssinia. So if he conquers Asmara, if there's no Italians, I think the thing goes over. Yeah, like when you conquer countries. So we might want to resist in Eritrea. So we need an HQ. Again, let's look at the supply here. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to contemplate it. Full strength HQ. I have one here because I'm not going to use these Italians here and send mountain troops down. I think the qualities of these and the mountains is much stronger. It doesn't show. Yeah, look at here, defensive values. Oh, I have an expeditionary force in there. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this mountain troop down here. I'm going to bring the tank down. I'm going to turn. We can just walk in. Yeah, I might ship out, repair these and ship them out. Should we leave you here? Submarine. Set mode silent. Well, we're going to go on out. Moving on out. What's this? That's block. What's this? To Atlantic only. 1 turn. Subs only. Oh, I can send subs out here. I'm assuming it access subs. Oh, look at this. To the Mediterranean only. Yeah, we have a house where you can't block that, but he's changed this. The loot boxes aren't there. This is cool, and I think each turn they're random. Oh, I could slip 8. Oh. I would love to have some German subs down here. I don't know if I'm going to take on Malta. We'll have to look at that in the future. Now it's a major fortress. I advocated a couple games ago. He strengthened it, but now look at it. It's real strong. That's the hill. Can we look at properties for... that's not doing... Max Trench 3, that's not doing it. I'll have to go look this up on the side. This might be... Anyway, I might not use the Luftwaffe and try to take Malta. I could. I'll have to use everything. It's expensive. I might do something totally different like a Battle of Britain. I don't know. We're going to see how things develop. Gets the Colonel. Aircraft. Well, let's bring a fighter down. Let's bring the light cruiser down here. Do I have any other subs? No. Let's go see what sea supply here. They're all 10s. No 12s. Not like the British. Okay. So heavy cruiser. Anyone doesn't know what these are, they're jumping these defense lines. Allied ships go through here, they get damaged severely. Tell you, but all he has to do to knock this out is just take one of these towns, and that could be Toronto here by airdrop or something. There's the other sub. We'll keep you in Naples. Yeah, let's get everybody in ports because these guys. Okay, that's good for now. We got plenty of time. Also, we got a house rule because it's gamey of plugging this with German units. I think a few air units are fine. I've talked with the colonel about that, but with German units and just rolling over Greece. If I go after Greece, I'm going to do it traditional. And let me see. I don't know if incorporated into mod because before there wasn't a decision for Italy to take Greece, but I'm going to go after it. I think there's a mouse now if they don't do it. I think he made a change. I'm not certain. Dave, Lothos, if you let me know. Of course, it might be too late by the time because I have no idea when we're going to air this. Okay, here we're going to keep this garrison here. Let's just move these guys up at our leisure. I want this guy out. So let's just get him up. We don't need to burn him out. Artillery also doesn't detrench. That's a new one. Down here. Yeah, in order to move these guys, we're just going to look because I'm not going to do it. I've got a rail line that goes through the colony, basically, your colonies, all the way to Mogadishu. That's 20 MPP. So I can't get in here. So these garrisons going to have we'll keep. There's only one, but if I can buy a couple more. We could move you. If he came after me, he'd want to take the ports. I probably would be easier for him to just go through Sudan. Okay, come on, man. Japanese are waiting. Yeah, he could come over here. There's not much I could do about that. If I wanted to go after him, not much. I got one HQ walking down this road here. We'd get cut off, man. So the only thing that looks attractive to me, maybe trying to take Kassala or taking Djibouti or Berabera, which they did. They took Berabera, but now there's the garrisons here, so I don't know if it's going to be realistic to do that. Historically, the Italians marched right in, just walked into Berabera. I've been here too in Djibouti. I've been here in Somaliland too. It's broke off from Somalia. And it's ministered better than the UN-backed government in Mogadishu. But it's not recognized by anyone, but maybe Ethiopia, which is a big stir. So what am I going to do about this? I think I'm going to want to resist here. I probably want the garrison up here, but we don't want to spend any money. We can go ahead and burn it up a little bit. Burn it up. Let's do that. We're going to have to guard that. Yeah, I'll probably buy the garrisons. Let's just move you on up. The 2 garrisons, but I am really seriously thinking of bringing HQ down here. Mountain unit, maybe even a corps. And tie up as many units as I can. I could operate aircraft down here. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to have fun. All right. I think we're done. We can't do any research. The Italians, I'll save that dough. I'm going to need anti-aircraft defense, definitely. Right? That's at 0. I got infantry weapons, probably priority first. Because we're going to be behind everybody. If I send any over to Russia, they'll get mauled, man. Against the Brits. Of course. Okay, so I think we're good. We'll come back. Japan. Now, I have a post-it because I tested this a little bit. There are partisans, and they will pop. I don't know what percentage of it, but I had one. I went in a couple of turns just to see the situation here because it's all new. So we got to cover these, and we got to spend money on them. On it. So who is not? 1. This is a key one too, but I got a unit. But I got to get something. I have a unit in Nanning, so I don't have to worry about that. But I got to get something here. This is the deal. Can't walk, man. They're garrison units, so I'm going to have to waste a garrison unit here. I'd rather use a division, but they're not. So anyone else that's got to be covered here and here. 1, 2, 3 that are not covered. So I got to spend 60 MPP. These are resource partners. And up here, this is curious. I got Manchukuo troops. We're going to look at the Japanese. But I'm going to have to garrison these spots. It's different than World at War. There's 4 spots. That's the Japanese garrison. So, yeah. Manchukuo. This could actually get a resource tank. Some Koreans that don't like us here, right? It's just a resource partisan. Here too, Seishan. Yeah, that would bite. Mukden. Yeah, eventually I'm going to need something there. Because I'm going to need that rail line open. But we're going to spend money. I'm going to look. I'm going to do this first before I forget. Don't need anything Peking, but I need something here. So let's go ahead and spend the money. Here. I want to make sure. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't walk. Get there. I'm going to get in there now. And then here. This would be bad. This one popped right here. Broke this rail line, man, to Tsingtao. That bit, man. So, and I can't get there in one move. And I don't want to take a chance. It's random. But I don't want any problems. Let's go make sure and look. Then we're going to look deeper at the Japanese. Because they do have some issues. Right off the bat. I got a good Navy. So we have a house rule. It's a good one. Colonel brought it up, and I know people do this stuff all the time. No experience farming. How people do this is they'll bring their ships in and bomb some hapless city on the coast, and it doesn't fight back. There's no chance of any damage unless there's a unit there. And just keep welling until they got a carrier that's got 3 pips of experience. Now, here, in this mod, units can only get 1 pip of experience, or the HQs can get 3. But yeah, it's still they get experience. The ships, they get a pip. So let's go look at research for Japan. Again, these are gonna be long. I'll try to do them as quick as I can, but it's good. Boy, when we get into Barbarossa and the Americans are in, both sides are it's gonna be long. So Japan, we have infantry weapons 1. We got a lot of units that are right next to Chinese units, including the communists here and nationalists down there. What am I going to do? I ain't backing off to go upgrade, so I'll have to rinse and recycle, which means bringing in units. But we don't have any spare ones yet, except for over in China. Some naval units, which I may move over real quick. Advanced fires is gone. Naval weaponry, of course, is gone. Long range, this is epically necessary. for the reach. Anti-air defense. I don't want to sell any of these chits. Amphibious warfare is only 75, but I only have one chit, so we gotta do that. So we gotta be with Japan. Japan's fragile. They're a glass cannon. They can wreck some damage. I do definitely want to do subs. It's going to be difficult to get this all together now. Do I want to do any tanks or stuff? Well, maybe in the future. The tank research or the armored research, so I can get 2 strikes behind it, because there are, what can we get? 2 divisions, 2 armored corps. That would be nice. Now, mind you, there's no mobility in this, but these guys can move 4. There's no mobility upgrades, and there's mechanized though. So they could get 2 attacks. Another thing about the mechanized that's awesome, like the divisions, spotting 2, which is big. Now the fighter's got passive spotting. I think a 5 will go look at that. So anyway, that's something to keep in mind. So I got to be careful about my money. That means kind of even being quiet in China a little bit. I would like to upgrade some stuff right away. I'd probably get, is this Pakoi? It is. And I think there's a French port somewhere. Where is it? There used to be a French port. Huh, I don't see it. I think an older version was. Yeah, the French had a port here, a treaty port somewhere. Sangcheng Gang, maybe? It was close to Tonkin, though. What's northern Vietnam. Well, anyway, let's take a look at this. I'm totally unfamiliar with this. Let's go over here and take a look. So here's Cannon. Here's Tarwa. Now Tarwa is British, so I'll have to land here. It's an NM objective when it's time. Yeah, we got a lot of time. We got garrisons on these islands. That's fine for now. Here's truck, right? Yeah, it is. And I got subs. Yeah, I don't have to do much of my navy right now. I'm going to bring some carriers down now. I'm not going to experience farm with them, but I do need to be able to see on the China coast. I think that what we'll do, we got a CV here. Let's go how much is it going to cost? The operation is I'm not going to spend money. I think I'm going to fly them. Operate 20. What's the upgrade? Oh, long range. Oh, we can do that later. Yeah, we got long range 1. Let's fly over here. Let's see. Okay. I can barely get over there. Ah! 12, huh? Here on the peninsula. Probably here. I'm going to want to be able to spot. Let's see. Here's my fighters. Passive spotting. See, I can see good. I don't remember if he's got the flying tigers yet. I don't think he's got any fighters just yet. I've already spent some money. 60, what was it? Yeah. Just to get these guys. Let's double check. I don't want any parsas behind me. Nanning or Nanking. Can always move this off later. I need to be able to see what's going on down here. How far can I see? The ambushes are kind of brutal too. Let's see if we can get in here. Okay. What is this? Bruce. You're not going to tell me. 62. I'm just curious for the future. Okay. Let's go put a task. Let's find all my carriers. I should have 3 to count them earlier. Yeah, we don't need to beat anybody yet. Oh, yeah, we can. I gotta get familiar. We're going on maneuvers, boys. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build task force. There's a lot of ships. We're not in any danger. Let's see something. 6. That's Shanghai, huh? I wonder if we could shell this thing. Is that gonna hurt me? Good. No, we don't want to do that. We want that port. Do anything. I'm going to bring a carrier down here. Yeah. I don't think I have another escort carrier. Okay. Yeah, that's why we want Hong Kong. Look. Beautiful. We need to see here, but let's just see in the rain. No, we're not. Oh, we do got spotting. Yeah, it's going to be enjoyable here playing against the Colonel. It's been over a year, man. Hi, Ed, if you watch this. Spotting naval, spotting land, 2. Oh, okay. Well, let's just look at this. Do you fly aircraft? Okay, spotting. Okay, so it's at least that escort carriers. Okay, I know I'm taking my time. I think I'm going to send these over. 22 also. I think I'm going to use those. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at what's going on here. So I could upgrade some units. It may actually be necessary. Let's get everybody turned on, man. Yep. The Gucci's a 5, huh? Yeah, I gotta get familiar with this. It's different. Let's see. Murray's a 5. Facing the communists over here. These things. Oh! What do they do? I'm right next to you. Oh. Oh. Soft target. Well, I'll be damned. This is hard. He could hurt me. I'm assuming that, yeah, the Kachelik-Maginov line. Am I dug in? I'm dug in at 3. I might upgrade this. That's the only unit available. This is... What do we got going here? Could he get in there? Maybe. No. These all should have movement of 3. Oh, I'm getting familiar with TRP again. It's been a little bit since I played Taxman. Huh, and the planes are all different too. I asked Colonel how he felt with this newest business, and he said he liked it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to do it then. Well, we'll come look at this. Let's go ahead and go down the coast, and now we're not going to run into ambush. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I would love to upgrade this, but let's just take this for now. Okay, so we can secure now Nanchang. It's really super important. I'm going to connect this with this rail. I don't even want to move off there. Why? Because we got a partisan. Can he get around me? This I don't like. There's a town here now. There wasn't one, I think, in the older version. Can't just rail anything in there. He could do an incursion against me. Let's see kind of combat odds. Not too good. And again, none of my planes can detrench. He's at entrenchment 2. I'll have to do multiple attacks. Not yet. Look at that. Whoa. I think I'm going to need naval troops. I'm going to have to are they upgraded? They are. Oh. Okay. Let's send a carrier over. Okay. I think most of these ships are going to get them in port, so I'm going to redo how I'm going to do this. Do we really want to leave a carrier? Well, probably. No, let's send one down. We got plenty of time. This is port here 10. It's an 8. Okay. Let's shove off. See how far we can go. Oh boy, this battling in the Pacific is going to be awesome, Colonel. There ain't going to be no Panama exploits on my ass, but and there's going to be a house rule about at least first 6 months of the war, no Japanese units within 20 hexes of this, which is just an abstract West Coast. Yeah, and here's a line here too. Yeah, I don't know. We got plenty of time again. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these over. I'm going to get you on transports. There's 20. So I am spending some money I don't want to do, but they're just going to sit there. I'm not worried about anyone landing. Do I have any of our land units? No, I don't. I do here, though, but I'm going to leave them there. We don't necessarily have to insert them yet, but I'll probably want them on a port by a rail line. Unless I want to do something big down here, which is possible. Okay, I don't know yet, but they're coming. Could upgrade this. Oh, I hate to get hurt. Let's go ahead and hit him. We can take Pakoi. Okay. Can I move another one? Oh, it's raining. That's what I don't want, man. We got Pakoi. Yeah, I don't know what. I know there's Chinese forces up here. I don't think we need to get really ambitious. Did I? You're a 6. You're a 7. Yeah, probably should have. We did that. It's fine. I'm going to keep you on manual for a moment, then, because I'm going to want you eventually. Let's see what supply is here. Whoa, Zhao. Can I get to it? Chang. Look at Nanning. That's not going to be easy. This is way more realistic. Oh, let's take the town. So let's take the rail line. Let's get you on a rail line. Hong Kong is neutral. It's part. Now, the other thing that's pretty cool. There's no more having the war decks, the Solomons or New Guinea. We were in the house rule I had no allied attack on Solomons or New Guinea. Then I realized no, it's realistic. It's part of the UK. So when the UK comes in the war, all this is here. That means when I land here and take this, I don't automatically get to conquer all this. I'm going to have to land and take each one of these places. Right? And then we got Port Moresby, which looks like it might be very difficult to get into. Well, I think there should be a town here so you can do the Kokoda Trail, but, well, there's Lei anyway. And there's a road here. Well, we'll look at that later when the rampage, before the rampage. All right, we're packaging, I know. And this is long term. We're not done yet. So I spent 50, I've only got 50 left MPP. I'm going to, do I want to make a big thing here with the naval troops, or do I want to do this? Because I can't do anything here. We'll see how many shells you get. Let's see the properties, how many shells can I build up? Properties, unupgraded, minimum, maximum 1 shell. What? Demoralization 5. So I think rocket artillery, the Germans can demoralization big. So what's the advantage of artillery now? I guess it gets softened up a little bit. I want to see something. Not rockets. Artillery rockets. Demoralization of 25, but they don't detrench. Medium bombers detrench, and the engineers can detrench too. That's still there. That's good. So they don't need to be digging. I want to look again. This is just for the future. I gotta think about this. How many engineers can the Japanese can only build 1 engineer? Well, that's an assault troop, man. Detrench of 2. That's huge, man. And that makes sense. If I did get an engineer, I wanted to break through these communists. Shit. Well, I gotta piss to get off the pot. What are we gonna do here? I don't think there's anything we can do here. He might. I don't know what the defensive values of these are. Let's see. Artillery. No, not good at all. Well, I'd like to connect this, but I don't want to leave this. Fighter. I need to be able to see. Let's see what he's got cooking down here. Japanese get 1 paratrooper division now. The raiding group. Yeah, that's a good name. Well, we're going to have to keep it here at a possible spot. So, he could get in Zalco, which would stretch me out. He could theoretically cut me off here. I don't want to give that up. I almost think I need the naval troops here. Honestly, for now. Yeah, and I'm going to have to realm. Okay, so what we're going to do then, I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to need to go into Inner Mongolia here. Anything we can upgrade. How much I got left? 37. Let's upgrade this. Let's pull you back. So this is kind of in danger. He could come make a move here. I cannot rail anything in here. Oh gosh. Let's look at this. What do we got here? K-Thing. Behind the river here, and we're in good shape. Yamashita. Garuda. I'm going to put you on manual. Alright. Let's get Garuda in here. For now. Let's get you on the mine. Get you here. Alright, naval ship, naval. Don't need anything here, but I don't got the money now. I do. I could use you. Here in Nanchang. Let me see if I can get them in there. I can. Or I can upgrade. I'll upgrade this now. Because I might have to loosen some units here. So we won't move you. Let's see what supply here. 6. Okay, let's get out. Let's shove off. There's no real line out. Ningbo. I don't know where my dog is. Naval troops. Yep. Shanghai. And I guess I can put you in Tsingtao. It's going to cost 40 MPP to move these up to the front, but these are good units. Come on. Yeah. Okay. I think the only thing else we need to do right now, I want to look at truck again. Oh, good. I think I'm going to bring some fleet elements out. Let's go ahead, set mode on silent. Yeah, let's go over towards the Gilberts and Marianas. Okay. For now, until I figure out what I'm going to do. There's Guam. How far can you fly? Oh, that's nice. I understand. Look at this. Light infantry. Oh. How many can I buy? These things are great. Here it is. 19. 80 MPP. Okay. Hope I'm not boring everybody. This is fascinating. Well, Pyongyang. Let's get destroyers out. Where's all my light cruisers? This has a feeling of War in Pacific mod with Elzar's mod. Destroyers. Yeah. Again, I got plenty of time to do proper. I'm probably going to have a South Seas, Indonesia. Let's get you out here for Indonesia task force and one for guard the home waters and strike force. Hiroshima. Yeah, we'll just keep everybody else here for now. Yeah. You're gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to spend money on fleet elements. That's good for now. I think we're done. So I sent these guys out, but I'm gonna sleep them. This guy I'm gonna go and see if I can get into the med. That might be crazy. Or come around. I don't know. I don't know if he's got the Penang thing. There's where Penang gets leased. Is Penang even on the map here? There it is right there. I don't know. World at War. Germans can lease the port. Get a half strength sub. That'd be cool. I don't know. Logos tell me. Oh, you can't. I think that's it. So we got naval. We got our naval troops in here. We'll realm up. I want to secure this right here. It'd be great if we could connect through here, but God, going after Changsha would be a fight, man. But we'll connect here. There's no reason I'm going to pull off here. I don't know what he's got. There's no reason for it. We can do all that business later. No, because I can only move one. I got a division. And so, yeah, I think that's it. The Italians are going to save the money. What's going out? Anything else? Probably. Well, yeah, there is. Thing. Yeah. That might have been wise. Yep, that's it. September 1st, 1939. The beginning of perhaps one of the most epic matches ever, just in length, if nothing else. First time I played the Colonel was the British Industry and Trade started switching to military production. We did WaW, and we went to May 1947, and the match ended on the last attacks on Paris, last shot, last turn, last shot. I mean, it was a Hail Mary, and he pushed me out Paris, and he got a victory, minor Allied victory. The Germans lasted that long, the big French. Senegal convoy, okay. Australian convoy, all right. Venezuelan convoy to Liverpool. Ooh, Liverpool. Swedish convoy, that's for us. Yes, we like that, Iron Man. Indian convoy to Liverpool. I'm going to have to go take a look at that. All these converge into Liverpool. Philippines convoy to San Francisco begins. Oh, well, keep an eye on that one. We can't do anything yet, but when we do, we'll have to clip it. Dutch East Indies convoy to Japan begins. That's where some serious money is going to be coming. Korean convoy to Japan begins. Iraqi convoy to Marseille begins. Trinidad Tobago convoy. Oh, this is a U-boat captain's wet dream, man. If I could survive it. French Indochina convoy to Saint Nazaire. Oh, yeah, to France. German convoy to Boulogne. My God. Malayan convoy to Liverpool. Liverpool's a busy place, man. South African. Can you imagine? All the sailors from all over the world descending on Liverpool. Well, the ladies of the night are getting rich. Manchukuo convoy to Japan begins. Right on. So Germany, yeah, I thought they would be weak on money. It's been a little while, but I remember for a while. Got to be careful about that. And Poland, just fighting in Poland, I'm going to get clipped a little bit. So we got 70 MPP from the Dutch East Indies, 13 from Korea, 33 from Manchukuo. That's all safe right now. We did have to spend money for Japan. I saved money for Italy because we got to get in research quickly. All right, and if we do any kind of ventures in my Mussolini's holdings down in East Africa, well, we'll decide later. We got time. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm going to be ready. They're talking about it in Rome. Let's make it tough for them down there. It could be a big money hole. All right. Hey, check out the Game with the Colonel's channel. There'll be a link to his channel in the description. This is OldCrowBalthazor. Thanks for watching. We see you guys later on the virtual battlefields. I'm gone.